to another Narcy Blender tutorial. Today we're going to take your plain white skirt and make it plaid using a procedural texture. Now first we're going to make a new material as always. We're going to drag up our timeline, change that to the shader editor, and in here with the Node Wrangler add-on installed, we're going to do Shift A and do a mix RGB. And we're going to plug that right into the base color. Alright, and now we're going to come over here, Shift A, and look for brick texture. With brick texture selected, we're going to do Control T, delete the mapping node that it pulls up, and then we're going to take UV, plug it into the vector, and then we're going to do Control Shift and click on the brick texture to preview it. Now we're going to turn the offset all the way down to 0 to have a grid style texture on the skirt. We are then going to play with the scale to get a grid size that we like. And then we are going to get rid of the bias so that we're just working with 2 colors. Now color 1, I'm going to do yellow. Color 2, we're going to ignore, and then mortar, I'm going to set to like a dark red. Alright, let's say I'm happy with that, but it's just a grid, it's not plaid yet. To make it plaid, we're going to duplicate that other brick texture. We're going to re-plug in our UV to the vector. We're going to Control Shift click the second one. And now we are going to play with the scale on this one. Let's do bigger lines. And then we can change the mortar size as well to change the thickness of the lines. And then let's make this one a little bit more of an orange, maybe. And then maybe like a green or something on that. Control Shift click on the principal to preview this again. We're going to plug our first brick into color 1 and our second brick into color 2. And then here it's just blending them together, but if we do something like color, it'll overlap them, and now you're making a really interesting plaid texture without having to actually leave the Blender software. And the pros of this is it'll be seamless, so you won't have see the seam of your UV, and you can scale this and still play with it up until you have to bake it into the texture for use in a game engine.